Hello everyone, I am here tonight to actually show you how to do a craft that you can get everything you need from Dollar Tree, and I'm so excited. This is a project that we're going to be doing under about $4, and a couple of the items that we are using you can use for other things as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to need are some round discs, or if you don't have these, you could actually use cardboard and we can actually paint them, and I'll tell you how to do that. So we are going to start by hot gluing our snowman on the buffalo plaid plate. If you've watched other videos of mine, I have actually used like the smaller trays, and I'm going to post a picture. I did another snowman on a tray, but I wanted to use this round plate too. I think it will turn out really cute. Again, if you don't have the wooden round or the wood slices, don't worry about it. Just use maybe a cup to get the round so that you could trace on a piece of cardboard or whatever, and then you can glue the cardboard on, and then we can do the exact same thing with that. So there I have my 3 round slices. And then I'm going to show you, I have 2 ornaments that I got from, let's see, this one was Dollar Tree, this one was Family Dollar. And we're gonna take these apart, and we're gonna use the embellishments from both of them on this project, and then we'll use the other ornaments for something else on another project. So that's the best part about all of these fun finds from Dollar Tree and the local dollar stores. You can use them for all kinds of things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just use my wire cutters, and I'm going to cut through because I'm going to need both of these for this project. The next thing is I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm going to cut that off. And I know this fella, he's really cute, but I really just want his hat and his nose. And I'm also going to save his ribbon for another project that we'll do. But right now, I just want his nose and his hat. So I'm going to go ahead and just gently cut him off there, lay him to the side, and I think I'm just going to leave that stuffing in there. I think that will be okay. And then I'm going to try to gently remove the ribbon. If for some reason you do tear the felt, you can actually repair it whenever with your hot glue. All right. There we go. So this is what we have here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to flip it around. See, we've got some of the glue, and I'm going to actually glue that side down to the plate. And I think I like the hat a little crooked, so I don't know, we'll see. So I'm going to actually glue the flap in 2 places. So I'm going to glue that down on the plate, just like that. I'm going to kind of like press it down in, and then I'm going to flip this up so we will be able to see his face. Oops. But for right now, we're going to let it just stay there until it dries. All right. Now I'm going to make sure that the hat is fully secure on the snowman's head, because we don't want that white stuffing to show. So I'm just going to kind of hold that down for just a moment. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do, I love the rustic look, but I think because they're different colors, I'm going to go ahead and put a thin layer of white glue. Should have probably done that before I added the hat. that's all right. All right, I use a chip brush. This is like 60 cents maybe from Walmart. You can find it back in the paint section. And again, they're just called chip brushes. I really like them. And again, I'm just going over the paint. We don't want a thick layer because I'm actually going to be using a sanding block and getting the excess off anyways. All right, so here is what it looks like so far. I'm gonna grab a wipe because I kind of went a little crazy with my paint here. And again, since this is just a plastic plate, it's very easy to wipe up. All right, so this is what we have so far. The next thing we're going to do while we let the snowman's body dry is I am going to, let me think. I got a stick from the yard. Where'd it go? Okay, here's my stick. And I'm going to cut one arm. And then I'm going to take it because I want the arms to line up here. And then I'm going to save this stick because I'm going to do an ornament a little later. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on the back side of the arms and on the very end here. And then I'm just going to lay it down on the plate, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, so we have some crazy arms here. I'm not sure if I'm loving this bottom. I'm kind of regretting not adding a bigger piece, but I still think that would have been a little, I don't know, we'll see. The best part about doing crafts is if you don't like it, you can always start again or add something different. All right, so all I'm doing is I'm taking my sanding block. Again, got this from the Dollar Tree for $1. And I'm just going to go around the outside here. Just so that it doesn't look so like, so painted, I guess. I want it to look a little more rustic. All right. So there's that. And I have some coffee beans. I'm going to use the coffee beans as the snowman's belly. So I'm going to put 2 little drops of glue here, right in the middle. I'm going to take the coffee bean. I'm just going to place it on there sideways. Just like that. All right, now I like a crooked smile. So after I add the snowman's nose, then I'm going to put on 3 more coffee beans to make the snowman's nose, or his mouth, I'm sorry. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm cutting the felt piece off, and then I'm just going to trim around so that you can't see the white. All right, so I think his nose, it's going to be a little big, but I think it's going to be cute. I'm going to put 1 little drop of hot glue, and then I placed his nose right there. So not proportioned, but gonna be super cute. All right, so now I'm gonna add a crooked smile. I'm gonna put 3 drops of hot glue, And I'm gonna grab 3 more coffee beans. Just like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do his eyes. I'm gonna use a Sharpie. And I'm just gonna make 2 little black circles. The paint is not allowing for it to show up. There we go. All right, so I have 2 little black circles here, and I'm gonna take my paint pen from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna put 2 little white dots right in the middle. And now we are going to decorate him with a scarf, a ribbon on his hat, and then we're gonna finish by adding a word embellishment. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I think what I'm gonna use tonight is I'm going to use the plaid ribbon. This plaid ribbon is from Dollar General, and it was $1 in the Christmas stuff, so. All right, so I'm just going to place this down on the hat, just like this. And then I'm going to put some hot glue on the back side here. And I'm going to tuck it back behind the hat. Just like that. If you have any extra, then you might have to, let me see here, tuck it completely behind. Just like that. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add what I cut earlier, a piece of the evergreen from the sled ornament, also from the Dollar Tree. All right, so we're gonna let that dry. And I need something heavy to secure it, so I'm going to actually put, here we go, my wire cutters. All right, so next we're going to get ready for the scarf. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lay this down, and I'm going to measure around the wood, but I'm also going to extend it a little bit, and I'll show you why. All right, so I'm going to go around the neck, which is about this long, and then I'm going to bend it over and bend it one more time, and this is going to give the scarf look, okay? So I'm going to actually go ahead and glue it right now, and then I'm going to show you another trick. So I'm just going to hold that down. This is actually a protective cap you can get from the Dollar Tree because I burn myself way too often. So I'm going to go down here at the bottom. I'm going to cut a V, just like that. And then you take a lighter, and what you want to do is you want to just zap the ends so that they don't fray. And that is the secret to making sure your ribbon does not fray at the end. And then I'm just going to add my hot glue. And I'm going to lay this down on the snowman's neck. And I'm going to secure it. I wish y'all could see me. I'll show you in just a moment. All right, so I have it laid down just like that. And I think what I'm gonna have to do is I didn't accurately measure, and I think I'm gonna have to fold it one more in. So I'm gonna put a little hot glue. I'm gonna secure it with my finger. And then it will hang. Just like that. Oh, I'm out my garage. I don't like bugs. All right. So here we go. He is so cute. You could secure him down, and I guess I will because I don't want him to go anywhere, or this scarf to go anywhere. So I'll go ahead and do that. Then we'll finish up. All right, so you can add as much embellishment as you want. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the ribbon that I used on his scarf, and I think I'm just going to secure it at the bottom of the plate with a straight line hot glue. Just right at the bottom. And then I have my package from the Dollar Tree. This is the Christmas collection of words. So there's peace, believe, and joy. I used joy on my last one, and I just think that believing during Christmas is so important. So I think I'm going to add the word believe to this project. All right. Lay it just like that. And then what I'll do is I will secure the ends. I will pull it up just like this. And then to kind of tie it all together, I am going to add a little bit of the pine at the bottom. And I think I'll put it up here beside the bee. Just like that. And he's just cute. This is just a fun little craft. I mean, you can spend so much time on this, or you can just have fun. I mean, this is, everything we do is about having fun and just getting creative. It's so good for you to get creative, to use your mind, and to just continue to keep the magic from Christmas and wintertime. It can sometimes be a really hard season for people. So that's why I think it's really important that we craft and just do things that make us feel good. And we do it for other people too. So I'm just going to finish this project by adding a little bit of moss at the bottom. I love, love, love reindeer moss. And I think it's really going to add some dimension and some character at the bottom of this. So if you guys recreate this, or you do something different, then let me know. I would appreciate seeing what you guys come up with. I love recreating things that other people, you know, like to do. So like, subscribe, share, whatever you need to do. But let's get crafting. So let's see what you are making today. Bye.